When you want to introduce a lateral movement, you try to find a way to make it as easy as possible and the most natural way as possible. What is the most natural thing for a horse to do? Is to fall away from a leg toward the fence. So when you want to feel maybe you introduce a leg yielding, make your circle maybe a little smaller one. So you kind of decrease it a little bit to find that you could bend them a little more around your leg. And then when you feel that is very nice one, see there he kind of starts to stretch a little down and he has a much better steady rein on the right. Don't get it too short though once, because otherwise it's again you who holds it rather than the horse. And then when you have a smaller circle, put your left leg on just a little and then go a little larger. But remember, you want the shoulder to move out of the way of the rein, not the haunches. So keep your inner leg a little more forward and move them out very easily. That is wonderful. Then what we can do is if the horse learns to do it on a circle, then we can do it from a quarter line, maybe toward the rail. So now what you can do is make your circle just a little bit shorter. More, again, stay a little bit off the rail. So you pretend you make the circle smaller, but then leg heel out right away, now. And then turn. And then make it smaller again, just stay a little off the rail, and now go out. It's a more natural way, but take the shoulder with you, Ron. Take the shoulder out. There you go. So you have a feeling of creating a nice soft bend on the inside, not because you're pulling the reins around, but you move the horse away from the leg. And now go straight ahead, Ron. And then what you do is turn a little sooner than the rail on the short side, but don't straighten the horse so much on the quarter line. Turn on the quarter line and pretend you go into E in the diagonal line. So it's a very shallow diagonal line, but keep the horse facing to the rail so he has a line to follow. Do you see? And then it's very easy. And then turn again sooner. Make sure you don't just throw the rein away, just keep it in a nice manner. And then push him out. Remember, the leg stays a little more underneath your one, not putting it too far behind. Because you want to first move the shoulder, like Michael said yesterday. It is really more important to pay attention what's in front of your eyes than what's behind you in the beginning of your training. That is what you can move. That's where your steering wheel is. Then you put the engine behind it. The engine propels the horse to go wherever you point the shoulders to go. So learn to be creative and learn to be able to control your shoulders before the rider in the beginning stage of training thinks about what's behind their eyes. Pay attention to what's in front of your eyes.
While Juan is walking, a lot of you have taken a lot of lessons, as I did and so forth, and you've heard the expression, you got to get your horse more on the outside rein. How many of you heard that? Yeah, okay. And what's your thought process? To grab the rein, to take a hold of the rein, which is not the case at all. It is, well, you really know when the horse is on that rein, as you saw yesterday with Mrs. Poulin when she was doing the 2 tempies, how she would move the outside rein in the direction of the lead and it would control the shoulder. You can really tell when you have the horse on the rein that you have control over the shoulder. It's a controlling rein. That's when the horse is on the rein. It's not that he has, there was not 25 pounds or 50 pounds of pressure on the rein. So the word on sometimes is misleading in an English sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that my hand it is on that letter. So the control of that forwardness is coming up through the hindquarters and is being directed towards that outside rein. It's an energy form which causes a connection. That allows me then, when that energy comes there, to displace my rein to the left, and in turn the shoulders go in that direction.